ladies, it's me, the Natural Cole, your how-to resource for natural hair. And in this video, we are going to talk about gray hair and melanin. But before we do that, just take a quick moment to subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on the bell notification so you'll know when I upload new content. So let's jump into it, ladies. And I have my notes here because this is new information that I'm sharing with you guys, and I can't remember all this stuff, so I had to type out some notes. So yes, you're gonna see me looking down at my notes and talking to you guys at the same time, but you know, that's okay, as long as I bring you guys quality, valuable content that you can use. That's the only thing that matters. It doesn't matter how I deliver the message, right? As long as you guys can understand it. So what is gray hair? We're going to talk about that. And like I said, we're going to talk about the word melanin. So, we often hear people say, my hair is, I'm growing, no, we hear people say things like, I'm growing gray hair. Or I woke up one morning and I've got new gray strands that have grown overnight. And guys, that's simply not the case. We don't grow gray hair. Our hair simply turns gray because there's no more pigment color in that hair strand. So let me read exactly what I researched. Gray hair is actually clear hair or hair that has no pigment at all. The gray hair we see is an illusion that occurs when clear or white hair is contrasted against the remaining darker color strands on the head. As we get older, usually between the ages of 28 and 40, hair produces fewer and fewer pigment molecules. Gray hair is hair that no longer produces melanin in the cortex. And where did I get this information from? Right here, out of one of my trusty resources, The Science of Black Hair. And I also read about this in my Milady Cosmetology, my Milady Cosmetology book as well. So I'm just letting you guys know I'm going to the source to bring you guys the information, okay? So now that we know about gray hair, let's talk about the word melanin. Okay, so let me read this. Now, this part that I'm going to read to you, I actually got this out of the Milady Cosmetology book. So the color of skin, whether it's fair, medium, or dark, depends on the melanin, which are tiny grains of pigment. Now, this is what I want you to understand. The body produces two types of melanin. Yes, two types of melanin. So the first type of melanin we have is phenomelanin, which is a red to yellow color, and then we have a eumelanin. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Hold on. You know what? Let's just stop and make sure. Eumelanin, okay? Eumelanin. You have phenomelanin and eumelanin. So, listen to this. People with light colored skin mostly produce phenomelanin, and while those with dark colored skin primarily produce eumelanin. The size of the melanin granules varies from one individual to the next. As you know, the word melanin is all over the internet. I mean, it's all on social media. It's on apparel. It's on cups. It's on pens. It's on everything. But while we walking around here talking about my melanin popping, did you know there were two types of melanin? And the correct terminology for dark skin melanin is eumelanin. So should we be walking around saying my eumelanin popping? I don't know, guys. But I thought that was interesting information, and I just want to share it with you guys. Let me know what you think, especially about the gray hair. Once again, our hair does not grow gray hair. Our hair strands simply lose the pigmentation. It doesn't produce any more pigmentation as we get older, and then the hair strands turn gray. And another thing that you really have to know about gray hair, once the hair turns gray, the texture of the hair may change. The hair may be a little bit harder to style. It may not hold curls. It may be a little drier. And you need to really use quality products to moisturize the hair and keep it conditioned and moisturized. So I'm going to leave the link to my blog post. You can go over there and you read more about that, and you can read about the products that I recommend that are very moisturizing, and I think that they work great for any type of hair texture, whether you're relaxed, well, I'm not going to say relaxed. Let me take that back, okay? Because I don't want y'all saying, Cole said it's for relaxed hair. No. I just think this product works for all hair types. Let me say that, regardless of what type of hair you have. And I think it'll be great if you have gray hair as well. I mean, I have a few gray strands right here. I got one gray strand that is so stubborn. It won't curl. It won't do anything. I'm thinking about cutting it because it just sticks out. But you know what? If I raise my hair up, I got a lot of gray strands that are they're screaming. They're screaming. They're like, hey, I'm here. I'm at your front door. I'm at your forehead. Okay. I used, when I started noticing the gray strands, I used to, what am I trying to say here? I used to dye my hair, but I stopped doing that because I see a lot of people out here who dye their gray hair a lot, and the hair looks a little dingy. It looks like a cream color, and I don't want my hair looking like that. So I just decided to stop coloring my hair and just let the natural gray come out. That's the part of getting old. That's the beauty of getting old. Our hair changes, our body changes, and we just have to accept it. So yeah, ladies, I hope you found this video helpful. It was informational, and be sure to share with your friends. Anyone who just needs to know about how to take care of their natural hair. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about having gray hair. Do you have gray hair? Have you found it difficult to style your gray hair? Let me know what you're experiencing with your gray hair. Leave it in the comments below, and let's talk about it. Until next time, ladies, this is The Natural Cole, your how-to resource for natural hair.